What's up, guys? Jay Jackson here, and here comes a question that I get a lot. How quickly can you lose belly fat? How long does it take? And this is one of the biggest questions because a lot of people, you try all these different diets. You try, the low carb diets, the running, doing a lot of cardio. My clients come to me asking a lot of different questions about things they've tried and why it's not quite working the way they were, maybe expecting for it to work. And that's one of the biggest challenges, putting in all this time and effort, not seeing the results that you were hoping to see. Most times they may have lost a few pounds, but they don't really see the belly fat disappearing. So they know something's off, something's not right. And in this video, I want to share with you guys what you need to start focusing on, and realistically, how long should it take? And the truth is, it's pretty simple to get rid of belly fat. The other thing is this. You have to realize that there's two different types of belly fat. You have the fat that's up underneath your skin, right up underneath your skin, and then you have the other belly fat they call the visceral fat, and that's the fat that's inside like your intestines and all that kind of stuff, like inside your organs. And that's the bad belly fat, because if you don't get rid of that, that's the fat that kind of causes like low testosterone, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, all the different things. And so if you do have belly fat, you definitely do want to get rid of it for sure. Not trying to scare you or anything like that, but it's important that you get rid of it. I think it was on a Harvard article or something like that. They were talking about how there's not just obesity, there's also abdominal obesity. And so, even if a person is not necessarily overweight, if they have, a lot of excess belly fat, they can still be considered obese. And so the biggest thing is, when it comes to losing belly fat, it's gonna vary, based on how heavy you are, how much weight you actually have to lose. One thing that I believe a lot of people don't realize is they need to lose a little bit more weight than what they think. I can think right off the top of my head, one of my coaching clients that I helped, he lost right around 30 pounds. He had belly fat. He was around 190 something. We got him down to about 160-ish. And he thought that he only needed to lose maybe 10 or 15 pounds to be able to, drop his belly and, get a six-pack. But in reality, he had to lose 30 pounds, and now he has a six-pack. I'm going to drop I'm doing this video live on Facebook, but most times I repost my videos on Instagram and YouTube. And so if you want to see the photo of Kevin, I'm going to drop the photo of him on my Facebook page, okay? And Kevin, he now has a six-pack, so you're going to be able to see the proof, all right? Shaderic, you have a question. I'm going to get to your question in just a second, so stick around so I'll answer your question in just a second. Yeah, and I see you said something about detoxes. So, yeah, detox teas and stuff, can they work? Yeah, they can, but it's not necessarily, you don't need it. You really don't need supplements at all to lose belly fat. It's just, you got to know what levers to pull. Supplements, there's just kind of like a tactic. And tactics are just different approaches that you could use that could possibly work for you, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that's the only way that you can do it. Once you understand the principles behind what it takes to drop belly fat, you won't ever have to worry about tactics and all that kind of stuff, because you're going to know exactly what lever to pull to get the results you want. And so back to the point, so it really just depends on how much weight you have to lose, how much excess fat you really have to lose, and how fast you want to lose it, along with the approach that you're taking. Is the approach that you're taking sustainable? I see a lot of people and a lot of clients that come to me, they do these, zero carb diets, or they, start going crazy with doing hours of cardio, and that they can't sustain that. I'm not even going to promote that kind of stuff, because I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go without eating carbs for long length of time, or giving up, the foods I enjoy. I'm not going to do hours of cardio every day, and so I'm not going to promote those things to the people that I help and the people that watch my stuff. And so it's important that you become aware of what can you realistically sustain, because you could lose the weight, but once you stop doing whatever you're doing, it's going to come back. And so you got to find something that's sustainable, and that's something that a lot of people don't realize. If you have to suffer to get rid of excess belly fat, if you have to suffer to lose weight, eventually you're going to give it up, because we only have so much willpower to keep that going. And so it's all about finding the best approach for you, find the best approach that you feel like you can sustain long term. And once you get that, life gets better. You'll be able to I wrote an email earlier today. If you're not on my email list, you need to get on there. I write a lot of different helpful advice inside my emails. And one of the biggest things that a lot of people want, they want to be able to wear their shirts, wear shirts or not have a shirt on, and be able to not have a bulge or a pudge in their shirt, or when they're taking the shirt off, they don't want to have like a belly hanging over their what do you call it, their belt, their belt buckle. And so it's like once you figure out what works, once you get on the right track, you won't have to worry about those things. You don't have to worry about feeling subconscious if you're pulling your shirt off in front of other people at the pool or at the beach, because your stomach is going to be flat, or you're going to have a six-pack, whichever one you prefer. And life just gets better. You don't have to, that's one less thing you got to worry about. And if that's something that you're subconscious about, it doesn't have to be that way. Okay? So what I do want to do is, if you haven't already gotten my fat loss mistakes checklist, I'm giving you 5, not just 1, but 5 of the most crucial fat loss mistakes that I see people making when it comes to dropping body fat, dropping belly fat, and just being able to cut down the amount of time that it takes to get the results they want. And so if you want it, whether you're looking at this video on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, somewhere around this video, you're going to see the link to be able to get this free checklist. Okay, and it's super detailed. I put a lot of time and effort into it because I want to be able to help you guys just get more clarity. I see one of the biggest things that I used to deal with is I just didn't want to feel like I was wasting my time working out, dieting, everything. I just don't like to feel like I'm wasting my time. And this guide helps you kind of leapfrog and shortcut the time and effort that it takes to get to where you want to be at. Okay, and so just click that link. Once I post this live video, you'll be able to go back and watch the video if you didn't watch it all, or just be able to get that checklist. Okay, now let me answer these questions really quickly because I don't want these videos to be super long. This is my target. I'm consuming detoxes and detox teas. I need to drop 60 pounds at least. Yeah, and so the truth is you cannot spot reduce, okay? But however, you can still drop the weight, and if you're doing it the right way, you will notice a significant change in your midsection area. You'll lose the belly fat too, and after so long, you'll stop losing weight in different areas of your body, and then you'll just start to lose belly fat alone once you get to a certain point. I actually have somebody going through that right now that I'm coaching named Kimmy, and she's like, my legs are starting to tone up. I'm loving the way my legs look. I'm loving the way my arms look. And now, my belly is getting flatter and flatter every single week. And so, that's kind of what starts to happen once your legs and arms get to a certain point. And, if you only have excess belly fat or excess fat in your midsection from there, that's the only area that's going to start to continue to disappear. And then Sharon says, good morning. How long does it take? Go back and watch the video again. So I'll answer that really quickly. It's all going to depend. It depends on how fast you want to lose it. It depends on how much weight you have to lose, how much excess weight you have, and it depends on the approach that you're taking. Some approaches that people take, it can be a lot quicker, and some approaches that you take, it could take a bit longer. It just depends on how quick you want to get there and what process you're using. If you get the checklist, when I drop the link, you'll get a lot more clarity around that. Shadurka said, I need that confidence and security 100%. It's definitely, that's one of my biggest things. I used to, when I was struggling with this thing and trying to figure everything out, like I was never extremely overweight, but I didn't have like that dialed in, like cut core, that's cut lean abs like I wanted. And I kind of lacked confidence. I didn't want to really walk around with my shirt off. So, when I got the abs that, I have now, my confidence level went through the roof, okay? And the same can happen for you. It doesn't have to be as long as most people might think. All it takes is just, knowing the right approach to take, knowing what levers to pull, knowing what pitfalls to avoid, and having the right vehicle to get you there, all right? But other than that, until next time. And if you want that fat loss mistakes checklist, just hit the link either above or below this video when I post a video, and look at the whole checklist. I'm telling you, it's super helpful. All right, and if you feel like you need more one-on-one attention, I have, I think, like 2 or 3 spaces available for my Lean for Life mentorship coaching program, where I, give you that one-on-one guidance, attention. You get the attention, you get the accountability. My coaching clients, they do, weekly weigh-ins and check-ins. We speak every week. And so if you feel like you need that type of hands-on support and guidance, after you get the checklist, shoot me an email, and we could discuss, what your challenges are, what your goals are, and see if we'd be a good fit to work together. All right, but you got to get the checklist first. I don't just help people if they haven't seen some of what I do already. All right. Other than that, guys, keep crushing it, and until next time, I'm out. Peace.